Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, please God, no. Yo boy, where do I start on this one, guys? Where do I start? Yeah, I've watched this movie before. I've watched all the Indiana Jones movies before. I think this is one of the worst Indiana Jones movies out of the whole entire franchise, because I remember an actor, a woman in this movie, who just kept screaming throughout the whole entire movie, and that just seems to be her role in this movie. I can't remember the actor's name, was it Kate or something like that? Yeah, Kate was it Capshaw or something like that? But I remember her from this movie, and all the way through the movie, she would just scream after scream after scream. How the hell did she get this job to play in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? I have no idea. Yeah, it was truly god-awful, terrible. The movie itself, though, I really enjoyed, apart from the bad actor. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it, you know, the heart thing when he's trying to pull out his heart. Yeah, I found the movie good, apart from the actor. If you put the terrible actor aside, there are good moments, there are good parts in the movie, so a lot of people would give this a lot of hate in, but I do enjoy all the Indiana Jones movies. Once you've set the terrible character apart, it's pretty good. You can dig it. Yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? And I'm guessing Nostalgia Critic's going to show those screams. Let's go. There's more screams in this movie than there is in fucking hell. Let's go.
He's Dan is filmed in front of a live thuggy sacrifice.
I don't think he plans that far ahead. I'd cover my ears if I were you.
Crystal Skull.
Horrendous!
Poppy shit.
Horrendous poppy shit.
Anus bubble.
Cancer sore.
Vomit dick.
Douche sucker.
Turd.
Well, I, for one,
Oh my god.
Shut up, Rob. You're a
Rob
dick.
the robot. We just saw him in an Angry
Can't
Video Game that
believe
episode.
They made another Indiana Jones
The Spawn
movie.
games.
Can't believe they made it so god awful.
Years of waiting, and this is what they give us.
A human being cannot survive a nuclear blast in a fridge.
Yeah, right. There was like it's all totally useless anyway. The original trilogy is perfect.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last Crusade.
And of course, the best out of all of them, Temple of Doom.
I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt via bad green screen effect. I don't even know where you guys are positioned. Hopefully you're looking in my direction, but I'm sorry, I can't let this fly!
What are you talking about, 80s Doug?
Temple of Doom sucks!
Some parts are good, but it's just the actor that really put me off, all the screaming. There are some
Yeah,
good
I know
parts.
people really hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but how
I
come Temple
didn't
of
like
Doom
that
always
much,
gets
but it was
a free
alright.
pass? It has some of the silliest scenarios, the stupidest lines, and the most obnoxious characters.
Yeah.
So how come this one usually gets overlooked whenever talking about bad Indiana Jones flicks?
Because it's awesome.
It's not. It's terrible. And to prove it, I'm gonna go over and show just how friggin' silly this film is.
Okay.
You're gonna find something silly in an Indiana Jones film?
Yeah,
Good
you
luck there,
will.
pal.
You will. There are silly moments. There are
Well,
quite a
at
lot.
least to its credit, it does start off like an Indiana Jones movie. I mean, you got the mountains, the rough and gruff tone, the epic feel of adventure, the dancing Broadway singer, the line chorus, the tap dancing number. Did I just pop in a copy of That's Entertainment by mistake?
I like that kind of
What
dancing.
the hell is
Pretty cool.
this? Would you ever guess this is an Indiana Jones movie just by the opening?
Nope.
Well, that's why it's so great. It plays with your expectations, and it catches you off guard.
But it has nothing to do with anything. I keep expecting the cast of Blazing Saddles to bust in.
Yeah.
I'm working for Mel Brooks.
Damn.
Well, it turns out this musical number was at a high-class restaurant in Shanghai. Though where they hid that giant soundstage they were dancing in earlier is anybody's guess.
Of all the lame-ass sequels and lame-ass franchises, Lucas had to make one of mine.
You found much. You know I did.
So Indy's about
Acting
to
like
exchange
James
an
Bond
ancient
style.
artifact, but not until he gets paid. But they don't want to pay until they get the artifact.
He's going to deliver him now.
Say, who is this Hachi?
Our hero, everybody. When he's not holding knives to women's backs, he's drowning puppies in buckets of poison.
Damn.
And again, I guess Indy always has been a bit of a prick when it comes to helping women.
Yeah.
Tonight, to his future love interest, he finds his other girlfriend kidnapped only to leave her behind. He has another chance to save her, but throws it away just to see what's in the box. And Elsa, well,
Yep.
she was a Nazi anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
You bring me Nuhachi.
This Hachi's a real small guy.
Yeah, that galaxy of non-pleasure is known as Cape Capshaw.
Ah, Cape Capshaw, that's right, yep.
Willie.
He put 2 holes in my dress from Paris.
She's so obnoxious that even when Indy is poisoned and threatens to kill her for the antidote, the gangsters don't give a shit.
You keep it a go. I find another.
I wish the screenwriters had the same attitude.
Yeah.
Indy has a backup waiter, but he just proves to be a wasted script page.
Indy? Don't worry, Wuhan, I'll get you out of here.
Not this time, Indy. I followed you on many adventures.
None of which we'll address or make movies about.
Yep.
Into the great unknown mystery. I go first, Indy.
Wow.
Farewell, totally pointless Lucas
Yes.
character. You'll be
That
buried
way
next to Mac from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and the Bothans from Star Wars. But he offers a Shishka die, and there's an all-out melee
Ooh.
for the antidote and the diamond. Oh, thank God they have the world's slowest moving knives. But he manages to fight his way out using the cover of balloons!
It. The balloons. Come on, don't do that. Sacrilege. Don't mix it with this movie.
Holy smoke!
And now I introduce you to the second most annoying character in this
A lot of people didn't like
Ilo
him.
Puke from Goonies, Short Round.
Oh no, you're picking on a kid that's just low.
I kind of like that
It's
guy.
just Jake
Yeah.
Lloyd. Oh, that kid was shit.
You cheat, Dr. Jones, you cheat!
Yeah, I don't care if he's a kid. I don't care if that's his real accent or not. The squirt is fucking obnoxious.
I can, yeah, I can
Because he
understand.
shouts every single one of his lines.
You say to stand against the wall! Dr. Jones, what you look at? Don't trip!
I kind of like him in a way.
Come on,
He's pretty cool.
landing, let's go! It wasn't me!
Yeah, he does shout quite a lot, but
Yeah,
hold on
practically
to your
every
potato.
other line he says in this movie, he screams at the top of his lungs.
I know,
Is
but
there
still.
anything more annoying than someone that just screams every other line they say? I mean, that's really obnoxious!
Yeah, that's not
But on the plus side, at least we know Lucas would never partake in another overly annoying racial stereotype in his film career. He'd just save himself for the especially annoying ones.
Step on it.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes! Why not? Now there's a kid driving the car!
That's a
Come
good
on, it's
question.
China. The kid should have like 5 jobs by now.
Where's my gun? Where's my gun?
I burnt my fingers and I cracked a nail!
That's right, folks. We just did a broke a nail joke.
Jesus, how we have
insulted
sunk.
both women and Chinese, and we haven't even gotten to the Indian stereotypes yet.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
celebrate with a pointless Dan Aykroyd cameo.
Ah, Dr. Jones. I'm Weber. I spoke with your assistant. We've managed to secure 3 seats. But there might be a slight inconvenience as you will be...
Is this
riding
Indiana
on
Jones
a
or James
cargo
Bond?
line
Jesus.
already.
And we wonder why we don't see him in movies anymore.
Nice try, Lao Che.
But it turns out the plane has been sabotaged by Lao Che, and they...
Oh, I remember. He has the most diabolical plans for them.
Oh, what? Do the pilots slit their throat while they're asleep, or shoot them in the back or something?
Nope.
No.
Does he
They
massacre their
conveniently fly him all the
his
way
whole
to
entire
India,
family?
Then
Nope.
jump out of the plane, leaving all their cargo behind.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, why the hell did they do that? They jump out of the plane into the middle of nowhere. They're in the mountains. They had a plane and they just jumped out of it. Wouldn't it have made more sense if they just killed them and then still delivered that cargo to their destination?
Yeah.
No.
Does make a bit of sense, though. I mean, come on. It's...
We're not sinking! We're crashing!
Ugh. Stop
Did she
screaming.
really just bite her fist? Why don't you just give her a frying pan and a rolling pin throughout this movie? no, 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 no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. No. Yeah, I don't care if it's Indiana Jones. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. I mean, I gotta be honest. It's gonna be really hard to top that. No, no,
Oh,
no,
come on.
no, 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 no,
It's like The
no,
Simpsons.
no, no, no.
You know, the
So let me get this
boulder
straight.
jump scene.
Surviving an explosion in a fridge is going too far, but this is totally believable.
No,
This is
it's
going
not.
beyond
That's not
any realm of
believable.
plausibility that you would find distracting.
Yeah, that's a lot of bullshit.
That was a fridge. This is a raft.
Yeah, they're totally different.
They come across an Indian Doc Brown, and he shows them their
Indian
village.
Doc
Apparently, their evil government has taken a magic spell, which caused all the water to dry up and the crops to die. And apparently, they took all their children away as well and forced them into manual labor.
Yeah.
Most likely stolen by this man. They do this because children make better workers than adults twice their size and strength.
This is intolerable!
So the mission is on for Indy to find the stone and bring back the children. Well, obviously this is too dangerous to bring a small child and a useless comic relief. God damn it!
I'm not a pancop. I'm a singer. I need to call my agent.
Yeah, this movie is bad at some parts. The story's bad, but
He bring her along
some parts are
anyway?
good. I enjoy
I mean,
it.
the kid, odd to say, can be useful sometimes, but she has literally done nothing to
Yeah.
contribute.
Oh,
Is it
she's-
just that the
oh, she
village
does
doesn't
this
want to put
scream.
up with her anymore?
Oh, I need to call my agent. Is there a phone?
Look, they're praying. Thankfully, they're getting rid of her. Look. Yeah, see? They're praying. Rob Schneider movies.
Well, maybe
I love
somewhere
Rob
down
Schneider
the line she'll
movies.
do something of value. Oh, God.
Oh, quit complaining. This is expensive stuff. Oh, pipe down, you big baboon. This doesn't hurt. You know what you really need? You really need a bath.
God serves her right.
This is why Superman works alone.
That's right, movie. You made me quote Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
This character is so horrible that I was forced to use a Batman and Robin quote.
Get the Batman. Bat credit card out.
My friends were rich. We went to parties all the time and limousines. I hate being outside.
Shut up!
Oh, yes.
Stand it anymore! That's it. I'm changing my top 11 dumbasses in distress. I'm switching her out with Jubilee and putting Willie in the number 5 spot. Yeah, Jubilee's fashion sense was much weirder, but you know what? She fucking tried. Her... Oh, Christ! Take her out, Marion!
God. Thank you. I wish that really happened.
I think we'll camp here tonight.
Well, at least they decided to burn her. That's the least they can offer us.
Yep.
260.
Oh, God. Please stop screaming. God. Oh.
What, did they take a shortcut through the Pancock Zoo? Every animal in the world is in this friggin' area. All we need is Pee Wee Herman to turn on his goggle lights.
Why are you dragging us off to this deserted palace? That's Shiva, and what's he handing the priest?
Rocks. He told him to go forth and combat evil. And to help him, he gave him 5 sacred stones with magical properties.
Magic rocks. Fortune.
There are magic rocks out there.
I believe in a magic carpenter who came
I
back
believe
to
it's
life
called
as a
crystal
zombie.
meth.
Thank you very much.
Real
They make
magic.
it to the palace where they seem to be greeted with friendly people.
Don't do drugs, kids.
This is Mr. Round.
Shut down.
My name is Indiana Jones.
Well, you all sound like perfectly normal people to be taken seriously. Let me take you to the center of our government.
So they meet the ruler, Maharaja. Verdict's still out on the gender there. And we partake in one of the more famous scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
You're not eating?
I had bugs for lunch.
You know, as a person who loves Indian food, I should be insulted by how culturally insensitive this is. But if
Yeah,
there is a
they
culture that
don't.
can make this stuff taste good, by God, it's the Indian
They
culture.
do use the
Look at that.
lambs and, you know, the eyes and all that in the desert, but no, not like this. This is just over the top.
Come on, lady. What do you think you're gonna eat when the original caretaker from The Shining is at the head of your table?
There are no stories anymore.
So the Prime Minister says he never heard anything about stones of power or kidnapping children, which means this gives Indy plenty of time to check on his Willie. No, I'm not kidding. That's literally how he puts it.
I think I'll just check on Willie.
Check out the reaction on that kid.
Yeah.
If a man said he was going to check on his Willie in front of me, I would have the exact same reaction.
Yeah.
I think I'll just check on Willie.
That's all you better do.
Thus, Indy goes to gaze at his Willie, and we partake in romantic banter.
I'm a scientist.
So as a scientist, you do a lot of research?
Always.
I see you left your soft focus on.
Oh, come on.
But it turns out they both want to play hard to get, and they go to their rooms waiting for the other one to enter.
Oh boy. Maybe it's for the best that they don't get in a relationship.
Okay, Williams, tone down the whimsy on the comedy music. You're making Looney Tunes music look subtle.
Indiana Jones! This is one night you'll never forget.
Really?
God,
the
this
kid
is...
is sleeping through all of this? Surely the sound of people not laughing at Kate Capshaw's jokes would have woken him up eventually.
Probably thought they were, you know, making love. Oh, damn. That's
And
traumatizing
that win
for a kid to
Celia's
watch.
Indiana Jones death. And given the death scenes in these movies, that's pretty impressive. So Indy finds a secret passage in one of the rooms and brings down the grown, mature adult to accompany him. Oh wait, no, sorry, he brings Short Round with him instead. Because she is literally so goddamn annoying that the young little Chinese boy who can barely speak English is actually more useful.
Yeah.
But they get caught in a booby trap, which I
booby
guess
trap.
makes sense. It was introduced to them by a booby door.
Trap.
And Willie has to go in and save them.
Booby trap.
I can't do it.
You can do it. Feel inside.
Ooh.
You feel inside.
Do it now.
Okay.
You know what? Let it crush us. It's more dignified to go out this way than to know we had to be saved by her.
They escape the trap and work their way to a sacrifice that I'm sure the Hindu religion is totally behind.
Yeah, this is not... This is like a Mexico Temple of Death or something like that.
They're worshipping Kali.
Oh god. The dog face. Don't do that over there.
No, it's the Manos Hands of Fate guy. Hey, give some credit. That guy's phony baloney nonsense is probably closer to a real religion than this one is.
Yeah, this is just over the top.
And because all religions are 100% factual in the world of Indiana Jones, the stones do in fact have supernatural powers. It's weird, they even reference the coexistence of other gods in this movie.
Then the Hebrew God will fall, and then the Christian God will be cast down and forgotten.
These films should be called Coexist the Bumper Sticker the Movie. And apparently those stones do some really freaky ass shit too.
Rip the heart out. Yeah. Messed up. Ow. That's gonna hurt. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, this is dark. That's fucked up.
Jesus Christ, movie!
I know.
I mean, I know the Indiana Jones films can be crazy in their death scenes, but holy shit!
I know.
This is
It's
like something
fucking
a
gruesome.
psycho would write. Yeah, it's like how they fire journalists at Fox News.
I didn't mean to say Obama had a point. Point so went back to stop crying again.
So once Indy sees they just use the stones to creatively kill people and I don't know, make jack-o'-lanterns. He
Take their
sneaks
souls or
towards the
something,
holy
who
relic
knows?
with no guards, of course, and takes it for his own. But he hears the sounds of children in distress and sees that the villains are using them to mine for more magic stones. All of them get captured trying to save the kids, and honestly, this is one of my major problems with the movie. It's just downright unpleasant. I mean, yeah, the other films have creepy scenes and crazy visuals and such, but the whole middle of this movie is just dark caves, people being whipped, and children in pain. Yeah, fucking sign me up for that, please.
I pray to Shiva. Let me die. But I do not.
The other films
Wow,
could get
that's
grim, but there was a
deep.
sense of fun and
That's
clever
grim.
lightheartedness to set it off.
Yep.
I
Character
said
destroyed
clever
it.
lightheartedness. This is mostly just watching people suffer. It's not fun, and it doesn't add to anything particularly dramatic, so it just seems sort of needlessly cruel.
Oh, come on, it has a point. It's
It has
like the
good
film
parts.
memorable.
It does.
Yeah, everyone remembers creepy, weird skull hat guy.
Oh yeah? What's his name?
Creepy, weird skull hat guy.
Duh.
80s Dan meets the Nostalgia Critic. We'll be right back after these messages. We now return to 80s Dan meets the Nostalgia Critic.
Okay, you can continue. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're frozen.
You guys okay?
That's what happens when you pause time and relativity. Relatively. Up, there we go.
So they take him to the torture chamber. They try to make him drink from Dawson's head, but he does the unthinkable. He spits it out!
Oh,
Holy
shocking.
shit, no one's ever thought about doing that, wow! But they beat the crap out of the little kid to force him to drink it. So the juice apparently turns Indiana Jones into Bizarro Indiana Jones, totally possessed by the worst of humanity.
Metachlorians is a great idea.
This leads him to try and sacrifice Willie to the lava pit. Okay, maybe he's not totally possessed by the worst of humanity.
I'm not gonna have anything nice to say about this place when I get back.
The feeling's mutual about your performance, honey.
Yeah, her performance is terrible.
The villain, for some reason, doesn't take her heart out.
Why?
Shame, I was looking
Just
forward
kill her.
to rewinding that a few times. But the kid manages to escape his chains and try to help Indy. How come he's the only kid who figured out how to break his bonds? Did really none of the other kids figure out
street
just to
smart, I
smash
guess.
the chains with a digging tool? Maybe being a Chinese kid, he's used to escaping physical labor.
Oh, damn. No.
Sadly, though, he isn't able to snap Indy out. I love this scene. It's nothing but abuse to Willie in Short Round. I could watch it forever. But Short Round burns Indy's ribs with fire, which somehow affects his stomach and or brain
Maybe
and brings him back to normal.
pain brings you back to normal? Oh,
Come
just
on,
let
the
it
other
die,
guy was set on
please.
fire when he was that close. Her
Yeah.
perfume alone has to be flammable.
Until next time, Batman!
So he pulls his Willie out,
Oh god,
but she
stop
isn't
using
aware
that
if
joke.
it's him or not.
That's
So
creepy.
she slaps him, making a punch sound effect for some reason, until she realizes he's back. So they all go to save the kids, strike that. Indy and Short Round go to save the kids while Willie just watches. God, I hate her. While Indy has his battle with the second to last boss you usually fight at the end of a video game. You know, the
damn.
fight choreography in this ranges from action-packed to goofy cartoon.
Yeah, it is really.
Oh, save me, tiny little Asian boy! I hope Indy never knows he can do better than me. They get to the mining cart to escape, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like this. It's pretty awesome. guess this
weird
bit
how
would
the
be
kid's
pretty cool in
arms and
3D.
legs suddenly grow double their size when they're fighting over him. He looks like a Chinese Stretch Armstrong.
I think it's
Split
just his
up, and
clothes.
big shock. Willie and Short Round are captured.
Stop screaming!
Tommy was so yelling is less over the top than that. You're tearing me apart, creepy weird skull hat guy.
The
And
room,
I think most of you
hey.
know this setup. He's in the middle of the bridge and is looking for a way out.
Tommy Wiseau.
Prepare to meet Kali.
My invisible spoon.
Hell.
I couldn't resist. No, here's what really happens.
Ooh.
God, those gators only have a taste for black cloth. I think the real guy swam away like a minute ago.
When are those guys coming back?
Indy actually makes the guy punch himself. We're having these fight scenes choreographed by a 5th grader?
Quit sacrificing yourself to Kali.
Stop
Quit
hitting yourself.
sacrificing yourself to Kali.
Stop hating yourself.
You know, and I'm not sure what the point of this is.
Trying to hit him with
Now I don't have to
bodies?
pay for his healthcare.
They fight over the stones when Indy says one of the more strange lines in the movie.
What?
You betrayed Shiva.
He says the magic words in the rock burn out of the bag with the villain falling quickly behind, but what I don't get is why he's so pissed that he betrayed Shiva. He said it was all mumbo-jumbo earlier in the film, so why is he suddenly so invested?
Maybe when he was possessed by
I will
evil,
totally
he
steal
understands
Jewish
it?
artifacts and become immortal, but anyone who betrays Shiva, fuck you!
Who knows? Maybe he gained
So Indy
knowledge
saves his Willie,
when he was
gets one of the
possessed.
stones back, and returns
now
the
he
children to
worships.
the village.
No more adventures with you, Dr. Jones.
Sweetheart, after all the fun we've had together.
No, we've had no fun. We've had no fun. We've had no fun. Get rid of her.
To think again, Buster. I'm going home to Missouri where they never feed you snakes before ripping your heart out.
It's official. We're editing you out of the special edition. We'll just replace you with Jabba the Hutt or something.
Sir, I need a guide to Delhi. If you could show me the way...
Whoa!
Yeah, one fractured hip later. So Indiana Jones
Well,
whips
she
his
stopped
Willie, gets his
screaming.
Willie wet, and even kisses his Willie in front of all these innocent children. What else can you say but feels so wrong? There, that was Temple of Doom. By far the
Best Indiana Jones film ever.
No fucking way,
Really?
it's not
After
the
all
best.
that?
It's one of the
You
worst.
know, it's very campy. It has a dark
But I
tone,
still
and
liked
it
some
takes
parts.
itself
It was very
probably more
enjoyable.
serious
I liked
than
it.
It needs to, just like a real B-movie serial. Part of the fun is that it is so over the top and intense, unlike Crystal Skull, which was more safe and forgettable.
Well, to your credit, I can kinda see where you're coming from. Well, I don't think it's a good movie, and I mean by any means. You could at least make the argument that it is an unforgettable movie.
Yeah,
and that
it
at
is
least it went
unforgettable.
all the way with
It
what
really
it was
is a-
doing. Where Crystal Skull technically doesn't have as many bad things in it, it also didn't take as many risks and left very little of an impact on most audiences. So when you get down to it, I guess the real question is, what's worse? Something horrible but at least memorable, or something average but totally forgettable?
Whichever one means Temple of Doom, I'm down for that.
Is down
Oh,
for
boy.
that technically an 80s term?
Don't question my reality.
So, I guess the debate for which is the worst Indiana Jones movie is still up for arguing. But there is one thing that I know for sure. I am so glad that I do not have to live in the 80s anymore.
It's okay. They're glad not to have you.
I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and thanks for the team at 80s, Dan, for getting through this movie with me.
There's only one way to end this, guys. Freeze frame.
Freeze Yeah, it's gonna be pretty painful to keep constantly still.
Do that!
How do you do that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Jesus! Please spare
Yeah,
us.
everyone remembers creepy, weird skull hat guy. His name is Mullerum, you asshole.
Alright, that's the end of the video, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, boy. Yeah, you know, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and, you know, the Indiana Jones, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, whatever the hell that one was called. Yeah, there is a debate which one's worse, and I kinda, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't an Oscar-winning performance, of course not. But I liked some parts of it, and it was one of the worst, but one of the acceptable. Meh, okay, yeah, I could give it a pass. But you know, Kate Capshaw, whatever the hell you call her, the actor screaming throughout the whole entire movie, that really off-put it for me. I mean, Jesus, no. But as for Indiana Jones, The Kingdom, Crystal Skull, whatever the hell you call it, that one I've watched 3 times in the refrigerator scene. Jesus, it was alright. I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just really enjoy bad movies, and which is gonna happen because I've watched plenty of them. Hey, I liked Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. All right, I like all that cheesy stuff. Yeah. Indiana Jones, I liked all the movies. I think Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is perhaps one of the worst, one of the weakest. But then again, it's really difficult because a lot of people say the Crystal Skull is the worst. And I've watched it and I thought it was pretty bad at some parts, but some was redeemable. I mean, the UFO, the ship flying off. I mean, God, come on. I mean, no. Some parts were just ridiculous and some parts were really good. I guess you can salvage parts and, you know, that's what you can do with the Indiana Jones bad movies. You can salvage all the good stuff and all the terrible stuff, put it aside and just enjoy the good stuff, I guess. But, yeah. Oh boy, they were definitely using some magic stones and while making this movie. Absolutely. I'm thinking crystal meth or something. You know, those magic stones, smash them up and snort them or smoke them. But yeah, this was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom by Nostalgia Critic. So if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.